Oh, what is up, you sexy beasts? I hope you enjoyed that little opening sequence as much as I did creating it. Excuse the sexy voice, got a bit of a funny throat at the moment. Not Rona, don't worry. Oh, I made a mess. There's oil and salt and lemon everywhere. Do you ever go through stages where you just get fixated on one particular meal and you just love it and you just trash it every day? That's avocado with some olive oil and some lemon squeeze on top, salt and pepper. That's my go-to at the moment. I'll have these two and then I'll make two more because I just love it. I'm just loving it. I know you didn't click on the video to see avocado toast, so let me quickly finish this. Then we'll go to my office, get a nice little professional setup, and we'll talk about my predictions, my 5 picks. Okay, now that my tummy's full, let's talk CrossFit Games, my top picks. In fact, before we do that, do you like the backdrop? It's a new one I'm trying. Thought I'll try the black backdrop with a few little, zingers in the corners. CrossFit Games Part 1, 18 September. That is 2 weeks and 1 day away, baby. I cannot wait. I don't know about you guys, but I am pumped up. Hey, mate, if you're not excited, I hope some of my excitement is coming through the screen and rubbing off on you because you should be excited. It's just been such a drag, hasn't it? Just not knowing what's going on, and finally we know. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to pick my 5 male, 5 female athletes that'll make it through part 1 to the in-person live CrossFit Games. Now, I'll be honest, there's no science, there's no math behind this, it's just a gut feeling. It's just what I've observed over the last 6 months at the sanctional events, what I've seen at the Rogue Invitational, the Open, hanging out with some of these athletes in person, chatting to them on Skype. These are just my gut feelings. So I'll give you my top 5 picks, I'll give you an athlete to keep an eye on that could sneak in there, and then I'll give you 2 athletes on both sides that I really hope will make it somehow. Let's start with the ladies. First of all, Tia, she's making it just because she's Tia and she's making it, okay? Cara Saunders, she's in my top 5 for sure. Probably the athlete I've spent the most time with. I just think that desire to get back to the big show must be burning so strongly in her, and that's definitely the vibe I get when I'm around her, so Cara for sure. Then Sarah, our Icelandic sweetheart / savage. She always does well in online comps, so I think she'll be there for sure. The Kiwi, Jamie Simmons, she did well at last year's games, she did well in Dubai where I saw her compete, she did well in the Open, she did well at Rogue, so Jamie will be there. And my final spot, number 5 for the ladies, I chose Hayley Adams. I think she's a bit of an underdog, but training with the Mayhem crew with Rich Froning, I think she's going to do really well. Again, she did really well at Strength and Depth. Again, at the Rogue Invitational, I think she's going to be one to watch, so she's my number 5. Then my athlete to not count out is Sam Briggs, the engine. I think the open style workouts really suit her, so I wouldn't be surprised if Sam gets in the top 5 ahead of one of the ones I mentioned. And then the other 2 ladies that I would absolutely love to see go is Danny Spiegel and Harriet Roberts. So who knows? So that's my pick for the ladies. Let's get on to the men. We'll get number 1 out of the way, Matt Fraser. He's going. Number 2, my boo, Noah Olsen. I think watching Noah train over the last few months, he just looks like he's in the best shape of his life, and mentally he just seems to be super switched on. So I think Noah's going. Pat Valner, Mr. Consistent, he does well in online comps. He won the Open this year, he won Waterpalooza, he won the Rogue Invitational. Pat Valner's going, he's my number 3. Number 4, BKG, the man from Iceland. I think Armin Hammer also chose him in his picks. And I agree with Armin. I think BKG is someone who doesn't get a whole lot of attention, but is just been consistently doing well. Podium at the games, he's an absolute beast, so he's going. Then my number 5 might be a little bit controversial, but the Russian, Mr. Roman Krinikov. Again, just because I think the open style workouts really suit him. He's got an incredible engine. Watching this guy throw down in Dubai, I was really, really impressed. And I think, again, just his hunger to make it to the big show, to get to the games, would be cool. Be really cool to see a Russian get there. Has there been a Russian there before? I don't know. And then the man to watch, well, not the man to watch, he can make in the top 5 for sure, is Chandler Smith. One of the strongest, fittest guys around. I think maybe his technique sometimes let him down a bit, so I'm not sure how technical the movements will be that we'll see in that first stage, but he's a man to watch. And then the 2 guys that I would love to see go, I'm not sure who I'd like to see them go ahead of, but Brent Fikowski, just one of the most likable dudes, and I just love Brent, so I'd love to see him go. And then, of course, my man Khan, fellow Aussie. I'd love to see Khan Porter go and represent the Aussies on the male side. So those are my picks. What do you think? Who do you think's gonna go? Am I completely wrong? Which one of these names that I've mentioned today you don't think will make it? I'd love to know what your thoughts are, who your picks are, so pop them down in the comments. Let's get something going down there. And then when the Open comes around, not the Open, when the Games comes around in 2 weeks' time, we can refer back to these comments and see who was the closest. In fact, I tell you what, let's make this even more fun. Over the next 2 weeks, I'll work on some goodies to give away, and then once the first stage of the Open's done, first stage of the Games, I keep saying the Open. Once the first stage of the Games is done, we'll come back to the comments, I'll see who was the closest, who got the most picks, the most athletes right, and I'll send you that goodie pack, whatever that is. Maybe I'll talk to my guys at Active Eyewear, maybe I'll talk to the guys at Wit, I don't know. I'll find some stuff to give away, I'll send it to you, so get involved in the comments and I'll let you know what the gift pack, what the goodies are close to the time. That's it guys, a nice short one today. Hope you're well, stay sexy, keep roaring love, and I will see you tomorrow. I've already filmed tomorrow's one, just gotta edit it. See you soon.